In this second part, Freeform Crochet Tutorial 2, I will continue the work and complete this beautiful scrumble. Here I made a slip through the 4th chain stitch and kind of completed the round. Now I'm going to continue working around the scrumble. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn, 2, 3, single crochet into the next chain space, and now front post double treble crochet around the post of the single stitch that is in between the chain spaces and lower round. So yarn over the hook 3 times for a double treble and work around the post of single crochet stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double treble is ready. Now single crochet into the same chain space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the next chain space. Here, as you can see, now between our boolean block stitches we have a double treble crochet stitch, which is a front post double treble crochet. Let's continue and work the same. Yarn over the hook 3 times and front post double treble crochet around the next single crochet between the chain spaces. 2, 3, and 4. Now single crochet into the same chain space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the next chain space, and continue, work the same till the last boolean block stitch. Repeat 3 more times. Here I worked a front post double treble crochet between the last 2 boolean blocks. Now let's take a look at the back. And now continue. Chain 3 for the chain space, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the space between the boolean block and the first treble. Now I'm going to make a ruche. To begin, make 3 chain stitches, 1, 2, 3. I'll skip this first stitch and begin to work through the next one. Double crochet 3 times, and between each double work 1 chain stitch. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and double crochet 3 through the same stitch. Let's continue and work the same through in each of next 2 stitches. Continue through the next stitch, double crochet 1, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and double crochet 3, chain 1. Continue through the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and the last double through the same stitch. Now after this double, work a puff stitch around the next post of the stitch. Yarn over, insert the hook around the post of the next stitch. Take the working yarn and pull it through. My puff will be this tall. Continue, yarn over and pull up a loop 2, yarn over, pull up a loop 3. Then yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and chain 1 to complete the puff. Now continue and work in the round. Skip the stitch that holds our puff and continue through the next stitch making a ruche. Repeat double crochet, chain 1 3 times, double crochet 2, chain 1, and double crochet 3, chain 1. Continue through the next stitch, double crochet 1, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and let's do the last double through the same stitch, chain 1. Continue through the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and double crochet 3. Here we have our ruche with a puff stitch in the middle. Here's our puff. I like it, so let's continue and work the same. So work a puff around the post of the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop from around the post 3 times, 2 and 3, then yarn over and pull through all loops and chain 1. Second puff is ready. Now continue and work the ruche through in each of next 3 stitches. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and the last double through the same stitch. Then continue through the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet 2, chain 1, and double crochet 3. Here is our ruffled edge. It looks more like petals. Let's continue our ruche. Work through the next stitch, double crochet and chain 1, then double crochet 2 through the same stitch, chain 1, and double crochet 3 through the same stitch. Now complete the ruche by making a single crochet through the second stitch. Skip 1 stitch in previous round and single crochet through the next stitch. Now let's take a look on what we have here. Here we've made ruche with puff stitches. Let's continue and make some more puff stitches. To begin, chain 2, 1, 2, then let's chain 3, then yarn over and pull up a loop 3 times. Work through the next stitch. Pull the loop to the level of our chain stitches. Now yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and chain 1 to complete the puff. Now continue chain 1, skip 1 stitch on previous round and work the same puff through the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, 2 and 3, then yarn over, pull through all loops and chain 1. Chain 1 and work the same, make 6 more puffs like this. Between the puff stitches, make 1 chain stitch. Here are my 8 puff stitches. I decided to continue making puffs all the way till the end of my double crochet stitches below. So chain 1, skip 1 stitch and work a puff through the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, 1, 2 and 3, then yarn over, pull through all loops, chain 1 to complete the puff, then chain 1 and begin the next puff through the second stitch. 1, 2 and 3, pull through all loops, chain 1. So let's work the last puff. Yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, 3, then yarn over, pull through all, chain 1. Now continue chain 1 and single crochet into the first chain space here. Now here you remember we made chain spaces above the boolean blocks. I will continue working through the chain spaces, and right now I would like to make 2 or 3 spirals. So to begin the first spiral, chain 7. This is a foundation for the spiral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now continue, chain 3 and double crochet 4 through the 4th chain stitch away from the hook. 1, 2, 3 chain stitches, skip 3 stitches away from the hook and double crochet 4 through the next stitch. 2, 3 and 4. Continue and double crochet 4 times through in each of next 5 chain stitches. 4 and through the next stitch double crochet 1, 2, 3 and 4. Our spiral began to twist already. Continue and double crochet 4 through in each of next chain stitch except the last one. Here I worked 4 double crochet stitches through in each of 6 chain stitches of my spiral, and now I have 1 chain stitch left. I'm going to complete my spiral. For this, work through this last chain stitch, double crochet, half double crochet through the same chain stitch, and single crochet 2 times, 1 and 2. Then single crochet into the same chain space that we begin to work our spiral. Here is our spiral. Above the same chain space, I will be making 2 more spirals like this. So, to begin the second spiral, chain 7, and following the same instruction, work the second and the third spiral. Continue, make 2 more spirals. Here are my 3 spirals made through the same chain space about the first boolean block stitch. Looks very beautiful. Now let's continue working into the next chain spaces, but before, let's chain 1 and single crochet through the single crochet and round below. Work through this single crochet stitch. Now into the following chain spaces, I will be making a big popcorn stitch. Let's work 9 double crochet popcorns. Begin to work into the first chain space. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn, 1, 2, 3. Then double crochet 9 into the chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last double through this chain space. Then turn the work to the back and make a slip through the first double. Popcorn stitch is made. Let's continue chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work the same popcorn into the next chain space. Here between the popcorns, I made 3 chain stitches. You need to see your tension, and maybe you would need to make more chain stitches in between the popcorns. Let me do the second popcorn and see. So double crochet 9 into the next chain space. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last double, 9. Turn to the back and make a slip stitch through the first double. The second popcorn is ready. Here you can see in my case 3 chain stitches is enough. If you think that this part of the round tighten the whole scrumble, so then you need to chain 4 or 5 between the popcorns. Chain 3 and continue the same. Make a popcorn stitch above each boolean block. So make 1, 2, 3 more popcorn stitches. Here I have made 5 9 double crochet popcorns. Each popcorn is above the boolean block. Now I will continue working around. I like the result, and actually you can stop the work in any time from now. I will continue the work and make some more of what I have planned. I will be making chain spaces behind our ruche. Let's continue together. So chain 5 and single crochet through the stitch and round before the previous one. Just insert the hook from the back to the front between the double crochet stitches and previous round and work through the stitch below. Again, chain 5 and single crochet through the stitch that holds our puff stitch. Stitch on round before the previous one. Again, chain 5, 4, 5 and single crochet through the next stitch that holds the next puff stitch. Here, as you can see, our chain spaces are behind the ruche. Let's continue with the last chain space of 5. Chain 5 and again single crochet through the stitch and round before the previous one. Insert the hook in between the double crochet stitches and work through the stitch below. As you can see, these chain spaces are on the back. They can work as a base for the next round of stitches, or you can work through these chain spaces while joining scrumbles together. Now let's continue. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and single crochet around the chain stitches that are before the first puff. And let's do some little petals. To begin, chain 2 to raise the yarn, then work a puff through the same chain space. Repeat yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times and 3, then yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook and continue. Chain 2, 1, 2 and single crochet into the same chain space. First petal is ready. Continue, work the same into the next chain space, single crochet, then chain 2, work an open puff, yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, then yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. Continue, chain 2 and single crochet through the same chain space. Single crochet through the next chain space and work the same petal. Here we have 2 petals ready. Let's work another one. Chain 2, work an open puff stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop 3 times, then yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook. Open puff stitch is ready, then chain 2 and single crochet into the same chain space. Continue single crochet through the next chain space and work the same petal. Continue all the way till the last puff stitch on previous round. Here I have made 10 little petals and I still have 2 puff stitches on round below. I decided to not work the petals anymore, otherwise my last round will wrinkle. What I'm going to do next is a decrease stitch to get closer to the spirals and smoothly complete the round. So let's continue together and work single crochet 2 together through the next chain spaces. For this, pull up a loop through the next chain space, hold 2 loops on the hook, then pull up a loop through the next chain space, yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook to complete the decrease stitch. Now to complete the round, single crochet through any single crochet on the bottom of our spiral. Our scrumble is ready. I won't continue my work anymore. While making this crumble, I was using many crochet techniques and different stitch patterns, which makes this piece of work look very beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe for more free tutorials.